Well, hello everyone, it's Matt Barnes here, and in this video I want to tell you about not one, not two, but three coaching programs that we're going to be launching at Safety in the Market starting in January of 2019. Now, make sure you watch all the way to the end of this short video because at the end I'll be telling you about a launch special that you won't want to miss. So this year, we again saw a number of our students in the Ultimate Gann course coaching group making major breakthroughs in their trading and in their market analysis. And the key feedback that we keep receiving from coaching is that coaching helps students bring all of the information together. When you break down every little item in David Bowden's courses, none of them in isolation are actually all that difficult. The hard part is bringing together everything that you've learned and using it to take high probability trades with a high reward to risk ratio. And that's where a coaching program can really help you. For the last 3 years, we've only offered coaching at the Ultimate Gann course level, which has been terrific if you've got the Ultimate Gann course, but not so much if you're only at active trader level, or if you're perhaps at master forecasting course level and you wanted to tackle some of the more advanced techniques. So commencing in January of 2019, Di and I are going to be extending the Safety in the Market coaching offering, and it's going to include coaching across all three levels at Safety in the Market. There's going to be coaching at the active trader program level, and this is a brand new 6-month program. We're also going to have coaching at the Ultimate Gann course level again, and this is going to be an updated and expanded version of Ultimate Gann course coaching, which will now run for 12 months. And finally, the one I'm most excited about is we're now going to be offering coaching for students at the Master Forecasting course level. So wherever you're at, whichever level you're up to in your trading, we've got a coaching program designed to take your trading to the next level in 2019. Now, just on the subject of coaching, some of you would know that in January of 2018, I started learning Mandarin Chinese. And as I tend to do, I didn't muck around. I went and spent thousands on textbooks, home study programs, coaching, audio courses, online programs, but it was actually the coaching that I found most valuable. You see, I've got all of the information that I need in my Mandarin textbooks and in my courses. It's just up to me to go ahead and study it. But my three coaches could do something, and yeah, I did go to three coaches. My three coaches could do something for me that a textbook couldn't, and that was they could instantly assess where I was at based on the experience that they had. They could work out my weaknesses, and for me, my weakness was my Chinese pronunciation, and they could hammer those weaknesses until I fixed them. I remember one coaching session with Alyssa, one of my coaches, and I was really struggling over some of my Mandarin pronunciation on some of the trickier sounds. And she said to me, Matthew, I don't care if it takes us the rest of this session and all of next session, we're not moving on until you master this particular sound. And I remember thinking, I may not come back for next session if you're going to have that attitude. But as I grumbled and I went through, I kept at it. And I was actually surprised when I could actually overcome that difficulty and make that sound correctly. I realized how easy it was in the end, but I started noticing it when I spoke to Chinese people and they could actually understand me. And I realized it was worth a little bit of pain, a little bit of discomfort in that coaching program to improve my skill there. I think really that's what a good coach should be all about. They're not there to teach you the lessons, and certainly as a coach, I'm not here to teach you all of your Safety in the Market lessons from scratch. David's written some really good manuals for you to do that. A coach is there to test your understanding of the lessons, to identify any weaknesses or struggles that you might have, and to work with you to fix those weak points, but also to work out some areas in which you excel and help accelerate you and extend you in those areas. And that's certainly the approach that I take in coaching. I had some great discussions with students in the Ultimate Gann course coaching this year where we looked at weaknesses in their trading, and we had some back and forths when they refused to change some of those things, but they eventually came around and saw, actually, if I do this, I can make a lot more money. And we had some great results out of there. And as I said, that's what a coach is there to do, to get the best out of you. And as I said, we've had great success with our Ultimate Gann course coaching over the last 3 years, and particularly this year, where we've seen students taking breakthrough trades where they're now trading professionally. We've seen students predicting their first yearly tops or bottoms, and these are things that they actually thought they'd never be able to do, so they thought that they were beyond them, and they reached those levels. All sorts of great results. And next year, in 2019, Di and I are really committed to bringing this same level of progress to students at all levels, not just Ultimate Gann course level. We know that our coaching programs work, and we want to make this coaching available and affordable for all students in 2019. So starting in January, for the first time in Safety in the Market's history, we're going to be running 3 coaching programs concurrently. I'll be in charge of all 3 of those programs, and I'll be presenting all of the live sessions. You're going to be getting some more detailed information on each of these programs in the new year, but Di and I wanted to let you know about these programs now, just to give you a bit of a heads up regarding these exciting things coming your way in 2019. So I'll tell you a little bit about each of the programs, and then I'll tell you about our exciting launch specials. First up, we've got Active Trader Coaching, and this is going to run across 6 months, and each month there's going to be a live 90-minute session. And in that session, we're going to be running through the content of the Active Trader program. So we'll be setting up market charts in Profit Source software and applying all of the concepts in the Active Trader program, such as swing trading and price forecasting, as we look for strong pressure points, high probability setups, and high reward to risk ratio trades. And by that, I mean trades where you can make 10 to 1 or more on your trade. Everything that we do across all levels of our coaching is ultimately going to come back to these 3 things: strong pressure points, high probability setups, and high reward to risk ratios. And my goal for you is this: I want you to be able to walk away from the coaching with the ability and the confidence to be able to find strong pressure points in any market, whether you're trading stocks, currencies, or commodities, it doesn't matter. I want you to be able to find strong pressure points on any market without my help, and to know which high probability setups to look for and to wait for, and to know how to identify and take only the trades with a high reward to risk ratio of 10 to 1 or more. That's my goal for you. That's what I want for you from coaching. There's a study guide for you to work throughout the program where you can tick off each item as you complete it. And there's also a chance for you to ask me questions directly, both during the live sessions and during the month. So as you work through your material and as you apply it over the course of the month, there's also going to be a mid-month update as well in between our coaching sessions. So there'll be one coaching session around the same time each month. And then in the midpoint between those 2 dates, there's going to be a mid-month update. So you'll get a little bit of revision and another market to look at. So you'll always have something to work on and to keep you moving forward. Now, Active Trader Coaching for the 6-month program is going to be priced at $150 per month. However, I did mention at the start that there's going to be a launch special, so make sure you stick around until the end. Next up, we have Ultimate Gann Course Coaching, and these sessions are going to be 2 hours long, and it's a 12-month program that's going to run over the course of 2019 from January through to December. This program is based on the existing Ultimate Gann Course Coaching, except that it's going to be also building on the lessons that I've constructed for the Active Trader Coaching. What you'll notice as you work through your Safety in the Market courses is there is a flow between all of your Safety in the Market manuals. You don't just finish your starter pack, put it away and never use it again, and then start using your number 1 trading plan. The lessons flow all the way from the starter pack up to the number 1 trading plan. And now that we're running coaching programs at all levels, you're going to see this flow clearly across those 3 programs. Now, Ultimate Gann Course Coaching in the past has run for about 4 to 6 months. However, this time around, we're going to be running for a full 12 months. And there's 2 reasons that we're running for 12 months rather than the usual 6 months. Firstly, there's a lot of content, and this is going to give you more time to work through all of that content. But secondly, it also allows us to follow markets for a full year. As David Bowden says, markets tend to make about 3 to 4 really good turns per year. And how do we find these turns? We look for strong pressure points. And if we follow markets for a full 12 months, we've got an excellent chance of identifying those 3 to 4 really good turns as they happen. And that should include the yearly top and the yearly bottom on that market. Again, as with the Active Trader Coaching, there's going to be a mid-month update as well in the Ultimate Gann Course session. Now, during these 12 months, we're going to be covering the entire Ultimate Gann Course content. So there'll be plenty to get through. And the cost for that is $250 per month. Each year, I actually pull out all of my old Safety in the Market manuals and I revisit them in full. So I go through my Smarter Starter Pack, my number 1 trading plan, my Ultimate Gann course, and my Master Forecasting course. And I always encourage all students to do the same. And I think this coaching is a terrific way for you to go through and revise all of that content, whether you're going to go through it as a new student or whether you're revisiting it as an existing student. there's going to be plenty of nuggets for you to pick up throughout the year, throughout the program, whether that's something that I say or whether it's a question perhaps that gets asked by another student. You'll be able to benefit from the answer to that question as well. You're also going to see plenty of market examples and setups and high probability, high risk reward ratio trades over the year. So that's Ultimate Gann course coaching. Finally, we're also going to be running a brand new 12-month coaching program for students of the Master Forecasting course. And this is something I'm really, really excited about. These sessions are going to be 3 hours each, given the vast amount of content that we need to cover each month. And throughout this program, there's going to be a really big focus on what I call David Bowden's Big Three techniques. I'm not going to go into all of the details here, but MFC students, you're going to get a more detailed email and video early in the new year that's going to fill you in on all of the value you'll be receiving when you sign up for the coaching. The cost is $350 per month, and that includes the 3-hour monthly group coaching sessions, which are going to have a lesson each month and also a Q&A session. There'll be the study guide for you to work through as well, and the mid-month updates as well, not to mention email contact with me as well. Now, in a moment, I'll tell you about our launch specials for each of the programs, but first, I just want to sum up the key points that are applicable to each of the coaching programs. Each program will consist of a live monthly session, and during that session, you'll be able to interact with me, and you can ask me questions before, during, or after that session. The session is also recorded, so you can review it as many times as you need. There's also, as I said, going to be a mid-month update around the halfway point between each monthly coaching session. So you'll get a mid-month update for each program, which will mean you'll have a bit of revision work to do, and you'll also get an update on the different markets that we're following and what they've been doing. So you're going to get 2 sets of recordings each month to work through, and you can really use these to build momentum throughout each month and also throughout the entire year. It's often hard if you get a little bit stuck in trading and you stop. It's often hard to get started again. The idea of the coaching and the mid-month updates means that approximately every 2 weeks, you're going to be receiving contact through me, or contact with me rather, and you're going to be progressing forward in your trading. It's a little prompt to get back into your trading, to ask some questions and to keep moving forward. There's also going to be a study guide to work through so that you can track your progress as you go. And you'll also be able to send any questions that you have for me during the month to a dedicated coaching email address that I'm going to be monitoring. So basically, you can ask me questions during the sessions, before the sessions, after the sessions, anytime during the month. If a question pops up, you'll be able to ask that question to me. In other words, we really want to make sure that you have every chance to succeed in 2019. We're not just hoping that you'll make some progress in your trading. We want you to make massive progress with your trading. So we're kind of going all out on this. We're giving you as much as we possibly can, full access to me, anything that we can do to make sure that your trading is moving forward throughout the year. Now let's talk about our launch specials, and we'll start with the Active Trader program. Active Trader coaching is going to be priced at $150 per month. That's its price. But as a launch special, up until January 18, you can sign up to this coaching program and not pay $150 per month. You'll only pay $100 per month. And that's the price of 2 cartons of beer per month. Now, for Ultimate Gann course coaching students, I know a lot of you are probably wondering which of these programs is more suited to you. Maybe you're thinking you want to go back and revisit your basics, or maybe you're ready to get stuck into the advanced techniques, but you still have one eye on the Active Trader coaching to tune up your basics. So if you're wondering which of these 2 programs, Active Trader coaching or Ultimate Gann course coaching, you should sign up for, let us make that decision a little bit easier for you. If you sign up for Ultimate Gann course coaching by January 18, we'll give you access to the Active Trader coaching program for free. That's right, buy the Ultimate Gann course coaching for just $250 per month. And that's terrific value by itself, by the way. But buy the Ultimate Gann course coaching for $250 per month, and you'll get the Active Trader coaching included for free. But that's only if you sign up by January 18. And finally, for our MFC students, we've got the brand new Master Forecasting course coaching. I've got to say, we did a soft launch of this program in 2018, just for a few new MFC owners, and we got some absolutely outstanding results from it. Personally, I would have done anything when I was a student to get access to a program like this, but it just wasn't available. It's incredible value at $350 per month. However, as a launch special, strictly for those who sign up to the program by January 18, you guessed it, we're not just going to include the active trader coaching program for free, we're also going to include the full 12-month Ultimate Gann course coaching for free. So you can participate in all 3 of the programs for the price of the Master Forecasting course coaching. So there they are, our 3 new coaching programs for 2019. If you want to commit to making 2019 your best ever year of trading, come and join me for coaching. And if you sign up by January 18, you'll receive our launch special. So that's the discounted price of $100 per month for active trader coaching, or the bonus coaching sessions for Ultimate Gann course coaching and Master Forecasting course coaching students. Remember, you need to own the specific manual to attend coaching. So if you want to attend Master Forecasting course coaching, you need to own the MFC. If you want to attend Ultimate Gann course coaching, you need to own the Ultimate Gann course. So only those who own those manuals will be eligible to attend those coaching programs. This is a really exciting phase for safety in the market. Di and I are really looking forward to delivering an amazing 12 months of coaching, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. So if you know this is for you, just print off the attached form, fill it in, and then scan or photograph it to send it back to us. I can't wait to undertake this journey with a committed group of students in 2019. It's going to be a really exciting 12 months, and I'm looking forward to working with you. Until then, Happy New Year from Di and myself, and we'll see you in coaching in January.